evening, everybody, and welcome to IndustriMontagne, episode 11. Now, last time I set up this little system here in an effort to ensure that I could use this holding rail / player detector combination without bouncing back and forth between my two stations. It turns out there is actually a better way of doing this. And I am now going to, maybe not quite yet, but very, very shortly, I assure you. But first, I'm going to go ahead and replace the player detector here and put the boarding rail back on top. In other words, I'm basically right where I was before. I'm going to go ahead and put, while I'm at it, go ahead and get rid of that down there. I don't need it there anymore. I have to remember to grab another block of building material. But first, I'm going to do a bit of crafting. And let's put the recipe up here so I can remember what it is. It's standard rails on the side, stone rail bed on the top, redstone on the bottom, pressure plate in the middle. You know, I recall seeing a lot of recipes that install with Railcraft that involve a stone rail bed, a pressure plate, and a redstone in some configuration in the middle here. How does the developer of Railcraft expect us to keep track of all of them? Alright, at any rate, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the detector rail 2 forward, and then I'm going to use this red alloy wire to make that connection. Now what's going to happen is, yes, as you can see, it did not power the disembarking rail, so I remain on the minecart, and it bounced back there, which is okay for now. I'll fix that later. And then I come in, and once I go over the detector rail, it sends a signal, which turns the disembarking rail on long enough for me to get cut off with the minecart. But by the time I trigger the detector rail going out, I'm way past the disembarking rail. The system works exactly as I want it to. So now I just need to implement a similar system on the other side, but before I do that, I think I'm going to go ahead and make some sandstone half slabs for this side. Let's see here. Alright. Yeah, just those 3 for now. I'll probably make more later. And I'll just make it easy on myself. Start writing the card over, and I'll have to remember to jump out at the last minute. Like so. Alright. Put the disembarking rail here. Standard rail here. Alright. And then here is the detector rail. Go ahead and get rid of those 3 blocks there so I can place the red alloy wire. Alright. Let me think here. Yeah, it's probably for the best if I do it that way. Yeah. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Alright, now what I need to do is I do need 1 redstone torch over here. So go ahead and put that there. Go ahead and replace the cobblestone there and there. Now I should be able to ride the minecart back and forth, being pushed off the cart at the appropriate location, namely right there. Then if I get back on, I can ride back across, and give it a minute here, et voila! But for now, I'm going to return back to my main base. I might do something aesthetic about the station on that end later on, but for right now, I have a working minecart system. Remind me, I need to remember to do something similar with the elevator system once I get around to finishing that off. Now. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put that up. And I'm going to grab this set of materials out of there, out of this chest. And just as I did last episode, I'm going to go ahead and craft myself 5 iron chests. Alright? And this is going to allow me to continue working with my auto sorting system. Alright. So go ahead and put one there, an unloader there, sorting track there, then iron chests in front of both of those. And then we'll follow suit on this side. And then again here. And then finally, once again here. Now I just need to decide what splits I need to do. So what chests are approaching overutilization? Let's see, that chest is okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's easily okay. That's good. Alright. Now I have to decide the most appropriate split. Let me think. As much as I'd like to have my dyes all in one chest, that's not going to happen. It's not going to be feasible. Let's see here. Alright, let me think. Do I have any advanced rails in here? No, I don't think I do. Where did I put them? I put them up in here. Okay. Oh, I forgot I had ingots. Ooh, I might want to consider something with that. Yeah, wait a minute. Do I have the corresponding dusts? Well, let me think. What I could do, and I think I might as well go ahead and do this. Let's see, did I already get this chest? No. So this is going to be, actually, yeah, copper and tin. Yeah, so let's go ahead and copper dust, tin dust, and then the corresponding ingots as well, if I have any. Which I don't, by the looks of it. Unless I have some in here. They're not in there. I don't see any in there either, so... yeah, so that's all copper and tin ingots. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and put iron, gold... I don't have silver. Neither do I. Alright, fair enough. I can work with that. I'm going to go ahead and grab all of the refined mod stuff I have. That's just the brass and the red alloy ingot for now. So allocated that iron chest. So this iron chest over here is going to get the brass, the red alloy ingot, and then I'll also put a blue alloy ingot. Probably also a blue alloy ingot, maybe a bronze ingot if I can get a couple of those. Let's see. This chest is going to be... let me think. What else do I have that's overutilized? Oh yeah. I need oh yeah, I need a place for marble. Yeah, marble's become an issue. So let's actually go ahead and put the marble into that chest. And finally, wait a minute. I was going to put standard and advanced rails into one and dedicate one to those. Yeah, like I said, further expansion will of course be in order. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and call this good. So let's go ahead and grab all the marble out of there. Rail bed. Might want to actually, yeah, put the rail bed in here with this. Yeah, alright. I'm going to go ahead and put this up in my tool bag. Reorganize my tool bag. Wait a minute. Oh, right, that's the Klein Star. And the electric wrench is the same story. Alright, let's see here. Oh yeah, I need a place for my gravel and flint to go, don't I? Alright, let's see here. Let's see, do I want to share? I might as well have it share with the sand and the sandstone. It doesn't seem to be doesn't look like it's going to be oversubscribed, so yeah. And now, just to see how this works, I'm going to put everything except my tools up in there. Alright, and I'm going to leave this out for... Actually, let me grab the gravel out of there. Yeah. Alright, yeah. And then, within a few minutes, I do expect to go and get the backpack off my back. I'll need to recharge it. Had a few episodes earlier this series where I was massively oversubscribed. Depending on how long it takes for the chest to fill up, I could be looking at a good 15 minutes at least. Aiming for 20, but... let's see... How much more space does this chest have in it? And there we go. So now it's depositing some cobblestone. And it's depositing the gravel. And I believe the marble is going in this chest here. Whoa. Hold on a minute. Or is it... Where is the marble going? Oh, it's this chest over here. What's... Oh, dust. Right. Ah, yes. Okay, now I remember. Alright. What I think I'm going to do, since I do have copper and tin ore in there, you know, if I'm going to take the time to build a rail line connecting my pad, it's still a pad for the time being. I'll probably make a proper manor out of it in a later episode, but for now it's a pad. If I'm going to bother connecting the pad to my IndustrialCraft area, nice raiders. Yeah, it's not a lot to be... Yeah. I could use some upgrades for that. I can't say I'm in a huge hurry, though. Yeah. And there we go. There is our tin dust. And now I will do the same with the copper dust. And while the copper is macerating, there should be enough time for me to head back to my pad, make my way on foot to my blue electric furnace, put the one tin dust in the blue electric furnace, and there we go. Alright. And now back into the minecart, and over to my IndustrialCraft area. And like I said last episode, I am going to clean that tunnel up a bit once I get the mercurial eye. Alright, and there's my copper dust. So back to my main base. I am so glad I don't have to billy goat anymore. At least not to get to my IndustrialCraft base. And I admit, the walkway to my auto-sorting system isn't actually that bad. I'm going to go ahead and let this smelt. And voila. Now I am going to make sure that both of these are known, both of these ingots are known to my... Oh wait, not there. Here it is. Okay, so I guess one at least was not known. 21 Eternalist fuel in the collector. I might well get to that next episode. Maybe, haven't decided yet. Let's see here, okay. Alright, so I want the tin dust, the copper ingots, and the tin ingots to go into there. Now, let's see here. Nothing there. Well, I can at least get that moved around a bit. Wait, somehow I had some cobblestone make its way into there. Might have been an early test, maybe? Or it could well have been a full chest. actually, earlier on. We do already have quite a bit of cobblestone. Do I want to upgrade the cobblestone chest to gold? The golden chest? You know what? I don't think I'm going to get a choice in the matter. Alright. So, yeah. And then it's putting the gravel in there. What else is in there? Okay. Alright, in the meanwhile, let's see. Iron to gold is 8 gold surrounding 1 iron. Do I have the gold? Can I get the gold? 8 gold surrounding 1 iron. Let me think. Unless I have gold ingots, like, somewhere in here. I have 2. Am I willing? You know what? I am actually willing to sacrifice the 2 diamonds. Reason being, I'm fairly confident I'll get them back before too much longer. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and a ring of gold around an iron gives me this iron to gold chest upgrade. That's from the iron chest mod, which I did install last episode. I'm sure I mentioned that. Alright. This is the cobblestone chest. I want to make sure I have the right chest because it's a single-use item. Once I right-click, it's used. And you'll notice that's a different color. You'll also notice it now has a bigger inventory. Whereas before the inventory stopped there, now the inventory continues down there. Now there is one more thing. You may have noticed the ingredients for this up there. I suppose it's time to do something with it, isn't it? Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is craft 7 gears. And those of you that have played much with Buildcraft can probably take a wild stab at what I'm building already. I've upgraded to stone gears, now up to iron gears. Now I can only upgrade 4 of those to gold gears, the materials I've got, which is fine. And half to diamond gears. Now, I believe it is like so. Yes, that gives me the quarry. Not going to place the quarry just yet. Have to decide what I'm going to do with it. Actually, do I have lapis? Oh, easily. Alright, let's see. What do I have for sticks or redstone torches? Okay, I have 4 sticks. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and turn all 4 of the sticks into redstone torches. 3 of them, I will put the lapis lazuli on top to make a landmark. Alright, and now, allow me to demonstrate the use of landmarks, and the reason why I made 1 additional redstone torch. But first, let me see if I can't find a good... You know what? I think it would be better if I did this by daylight, so to bed I go. Yeah. Alright. And now, what I'm going to do is... What do I have in terms of... I probably should grab a stack of cobblestone. Just on the off chance that I need some, even if only temporarily. Yeah, make it a full stack. Go ahead and put the copper dust in there, which is immediately going to get sorted into the chest for the copper dust. In the meantime, let's see, there's a decent... Why am I billy goating around this mountain? I know I want the other side of this mountain, so I might as well just take the minecart. Now, I'd prefer, as much as I can, to avoid this rail tunnel that I just built. My IndustrialCraft area, obviously. And I also want to avoid my cave. The cave that I've been digging into. So, let's see. Where would be a good place for the quarry? Well, how am I going to be able to get my way down there? Let's see here. If I go around this way, and then, yeah, I can easily go this way, like so. Yeah. Alright, and then I think what I'm going to do is going to put the first landmark there. When I put the redstone torch next to it, you can see it creates these lines. And that allows me to line up the placement for my landmarks. Now, if I place a landmark there, I know it's in line with my first landmark. And I'm actually going to follow suit for landmark number 3, which I am going to put over here. Yeah, but rather than embed it into the mountain, I'm actually going to go ahead and place it up there. Now, I return back to my first landmark. If I right-click on it, you can see it creates that red box there, and that indicates that if I place something down next to a landmark, that's going to be its area of effect. Like, well, let's say that quarry there that I just put down. Alright, now I'm going to run over and grab the rest of my landmarks. I need to grab that beehive. I'll probably do that an episode or 2 from now, maybe. That beehive, incidentally, is from forestry. Yeah, it's part of a whole beekeeping system that forestry has. To be honest, I haven't done too much with it. While I'm at it, I'm actually going to go ahead and clean up that this cactus as well. Alright. And I have to say, with the quarry placed, I think this would be a pretty good place to end the episode. Next time, I sort out how I'm going to power the quarry, and how I'm going to get its goods back to base. Until then, see you next time! This has been IndustriMontagne. Please rate, comment, and/or subscribe.